They call it the land down under. It's the world's largest island continent, and geologically, one of the oldest. Australia is also home to the people with the oldest surviving culture on the planet. Their unique legends and close relationship with the land are reflected in a huge repertoire of songs and dances. I'm going north to join an Aboriginal tribe once known for their warrior ways. I have just 7 days to learn 3 of their special dances before performing for the local community.
How do I look? All right?
It's sink or swim in Australia.
This is really special.
Sink or swim. My journey begins in Sydney, the heart of modern Australia. It's a vibrant, cosmopolitan city, and a quarter of Australia's population lives here. First stop, Botany Bay. In 1770, Captain Cook sailed these waters and later claimed the land for England. And it's here that I'm going to meet my buddy.
Hello.
Sean! Jamie!
Hey, Jamie.
Good, very good to see you.
Yes, you too. Yeah, so Jamie, we're going to take you up to my neck of the woods.
There you go.
We're going to learn some dance. We're going to teach you a dance. And we're going to get you making a shield and spear and stuff like that.
Great.
We'll just show you all the family and where this actual song originates from as well.
Oh, fantastic.
We'll get you dancing like a warrior, yeah?
All right.
Yeah.
Although it's a vastly different landscape today, descendants of the Aboriginal tribes who first lived here have their modern-day homes in these suburbs.
What does this place mean to Aboriginal people?
This is the tribal grounds of the Tharawal people.
Uh-huh.
These are all the La Perouse Aboriginal people. They live up around that region there.
What were they called?
Yeah.
The Tara...
Tharawal, yeah.
Tharawal.
Tharawal is all their region, and this is Botany Bay over there where Cook sails through here.
Up in Cairns, would that make you a Murray or a Koori?
Murray, and then the further north you go is Bama.
Bama.
Murray is mainly the main word we always use it, Murray, you know,
Yeah.
hey, he's a Murray, that fella. Or,
It's a Murray, that fella. Bit of time up in Cairns with you, I'm going to be speaking the local lingo.
that's it.
Are you a bit of a legend up there?
Nah, not at all. Nah.
Oh, yeah. Becoming one.
Today is my only chance to see a little more of Sydney before my challenge really begins. With its amazing natural harbour, once surrounded by pristine bush, it's easy to see why early explorers would have found this place attractive. 18th century Europeans were quite active colonizing new territories with migrants sent out on sailing ships like these. This is a working replica of the famous Bounty, a colourful reminder of those times.
Oh, beautiful. What a ship. It's a party ship. If I was one of the original sailors, I would have kicked off the captain, Captain Bligh, caused a mutiny, and I would have said, strike up the penny whistle. But it's only a dream. What a ship.
In the late 1700s, the British laid claim to the Australian continent, and Sydney went on to become one of the world's great harbour cities.
But the best place to see it all would have to be from the top of that, the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
I'm not too keen on heights, but this might be a breeze compared to what I'm up against in the coming week. If I'm going to conquer my fears, this could be a good place to start. It's hard to imagine what the harbour must have looked like in pre-European times, but from up here, you're left with no doubt why it excited those early explorers.
Good fun to watch the sun go down behind the bridge here.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
a few drinks on your vessel.
Look at it now.
Fantastic.
Sadly, my time here is short, and I need to head out of town. But before we do, Sean is taking me to meet some Aboriginal musicians called Local Knowledge. I could certainly use some tips for the journey ahead.
How you doing? I'm Jamie, man.
Joel.
Ivy! Hey,
Well, when Sean said we were meeting some Aboriginal musicians, this was not what I expected. so I pretend to know what's going on.
We come all this way because we heard about your music.
So when did you start your hip-hop group?
12 months ago.
Only 12 months.
Yeah.
What do you mostly write about?
We basically write about society, Australian society, and what's really happening in Australia, and our impression of what's going down here, and we just want to get our message out on how we feel and our people's situation.
Many Aborigines have mixed heritage, like these guys, but local knowledge still feels strongly about their Aboriginal identity, a sentiment reflected in their lyrics.
Let's hear the music. Can't wait.
This is our single that we're going to release. But this one just recognises all the blackfellas in Australia, all the different mobs, Noongas, Nangas, Murrays.
These are some of the Aboriginal terms for Indigenous people. It is estimated that there were once over 600 tribes, each occupying a distinct territory or nation with its own language.
All the Gurres, can you hear me? I'm the black fella from the Gubby Gubbies. Family roots from the island South Seas. You can track me down from my family trees.
My introduction to Aboriginal culture was different from the one I expected, but my challenge begins tomorrow, when we head north to meet Sean's tribe in Queensland.
When you thought it was crap, all good now, so you wanna be black. I don't really care if you want
Too deadly, man. Yes.
After tonight, I better be prepared for anything.
Local knowledge in the house.
In the house.
Tropical Queensland, the Sunshine State, more than 4 times the size of California, famous for beach resorts, wildlife, and pineapples. But the far north is also home to spectacular rainforests. We're heading into the coastal hills a couple of hours south of Cairns and to a special place called Jumbwin near the Tully River. Contrary to popular belief, not all Aboriginals are desert nomads. Rainforest Aborigines have been custodians of the wet tropics since time immemorial. Some still live in their original homeland. Sean's tribe are the Girramay. Like many Aboriginal groups, the Girramay take their name from their mother tongue, a language in decline. But the Girramay are not known to give up easily. These are Sean's people. These are his roots. He introduces me to Jack Marita, his uncle. Jack's the head elder here and will supervise my dance training.
Oh, how are you, Pop?
Oh, good, yeah. Yeah.
Jamie?
Yeah, Jack
Nice
Marita.
to meet you. Sean was telling me all about
Yeah.
Uncle Jack. You know,
Yeah.
you're going to learn heaps
Yeah.
from Uncle Jack, you reckon?
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
This is all originally Girramay
Yeah,
land.
this is Girramay. This is the Girramay
Girramay
tribe, yeah.
The dances I'm going to learn are Dreamtime stories of the Girramay, creation myths that reaffirm deep respect for their spirit ancestors and the environment.
Just over there, across the road there, that was a bit of a clearing in there, and that was what they call corroboree ground.
Right over there.
Yeah, and fighting ground.
So you
A
still have
corroboree ground
over there?
is sort of like the local civic center, used for many functions such as settling disputes and performing ritual ceremonies. A corroboree is also a musical, and some performances use the same weapons used in ceremonial battles.
Right over there.
Yeah, and fighting ground.
So you still have corroborees over there?
No, not now. We still tell a story about what happened there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I have a look at the
Yeah,
weapons?
yeah,
You said you
yeah.
had them in the car?
Yeah.
Storytelling is the foundation of Aboriginal culture. Stories define all elements of their physical and spiritual world, the mythological origins of their land, and especially their relationships with it.
Yeah, this is a biggin.
The Dreamtime stories are retold in song and dance.
Yeah. And,
Jack shows me the props I will use in the first dance I learn.
1930 as well.
Yeah.
It's battle scarred. Look at that. They've got a
Yeah, that's the spear.
spearhead.
That's the spear. When they had a spear fight. a spear
Gee, I'm
man
glad I'll
anyway.
only be using it in a dance and not a fight.
Okay. Now you're going to do a jigger dance. Jigger, there him there, look. There there, see sitting there? See that little bird there? See that, waving his tail around like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the shield. In the Aboriginal story, say he's a good fighter, they can't spear him. Every time they throw a spear, he catches it with a shield.
Uncle Jack explains a classic Aboriginal story of reincarnation. The spirit of a warrior, who skillfully used a shield to defend himself against all attackers, became the spirit of the willy wagtail bird, or jigga
And then he
jigga.
turned into bird, and he still got that habit. He put a shield
The
up on
bird
his back.
moves his tail in the same way the warrior moved his shield,
He took good, he's
and the
finished.
Jigga Jigga dance retells the journey
He got
of
that
their
shield in
common
his back,
spirit.
that tail.
Oh man, I like that story.
There
Not
you
too
go.
many dances, I only got 7 days.
All right, yeah. 7 days.
Yeah.
With only 7 days, I'm getting a little desperate to see what my challenge involves. My first chance arrives soon enough. Sean prepares a demonstration for visiting American high school students.
What do the lines mean on your chest? And
That's the story of that, like that Willy Wagtail.
this is the Willy Wagtail feathers.
Yeah. So everyone knew who he was. Then they said, oh, he's the Willy Wagtail bird reincarnated. He come back in a different life then, yeah. And that's what this art can explain to us. Can explain that same story.
The whole story.
Yeah.
Although he's a bit of a city boy, Sean has another mission to help teach the younger Girame their tribal traditions.
Oh, we're singing that song about the Willy Wag now while I paint the design on him.
Where'd you get the clay? Was that just down in the river?
I got this one here. So I mix them up. It's
Mix
not
it up with a bit of water.
Yeah, mix it up with the water down here. It's not really white, but it's okay, you know. Still, it sort of stand out for
That looks good, man.
that story there, yeah.
What's the significance of the red in the pants, man?
Yeah, is that a shock to see when I'm surfing? Nah.
Sean dances without the shield, so it's easier for me to see, and goes through the basic moves for the Willy Wagtail or Jigga Jigga dance. I'm beginning to wonder if there's more to my challenge than meets the eye, and if 7 days will be enough to learn 3 dances. Sean, I discover, is also something of an entertainer.
Yeah, I'll show you another quick rhythm here. We thought we'd show you the oldest music with the latest music to show you that we not only can shake a leg, that we can moonwalk too. Check this out.
On my first day of formal training, Queensland greets me with a spectacular sunrise. Today, Sean and Uncle Jack will put me to the test with the Willy Wagtail dance.
Come on, struck up that deadly rhythm.
First, I practice with just the spear, following Cameron, Clarence, and Sam's infectious Girame rhythm.
Whoops. Yeah, did it wrong.
And then Uncle Jack introduces the shield.
Get behind the shield.
This is the back there.
Yeah, that's the front, that's the back.
Like this.
Ah, damn.
What are you looking at? What about with this hand? I just go like this. Only joking. So loosen up, bob with it. Don't even think, eh?
And I try to get my legs around a common feature of these dances, what Sean calls the shake-a-leg.
Ah, I'm getting it wrong. Jumping too
Sean gives me a welcome break. It's a good time to find out more about the song.
You know the words that you're singing.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Jigga Jigga, the bird. Ngaru, Jigga Jigga, Ngaru is like he's moving, he's shaking, eh?
Shaking his tail.
His tail. Bangang is like he's pained, eh?
Yeah.
Bangang, like that, eh? Jigga Jigga, Ngaru, Bangang. Jinnagalo is like a spirit world, eh? That's him, eh?
So he's saying, Jigga Jigga's come, he's shaking his tail, he's got his
Molo.
white
Mulu is another word too. Mulu means zen.
He's come back from the spirit world.
He come back from the spirit world as a bird. Yeah, that warrior come back, he's like his spirit journey is over now, and he got turned into that little bird.
So I'm playing the part of a bird, inhabited by the spirit of an unbeatable warrior. But I keep having trouble with my feet at the ending. I hope it isn't a sign of things to come.
I missed it again. Hey, let me get it straight. Ah. Is that alright? Is that alright? Now I feel deadly. I couldn't feel it before, but now I feel deadly.
Since I'm visiting the wet tropics, I thought I'd do a bit of rainforest exploring. The Sky Rail just north of Cairns is a great way to see the rainforest without disturbing it. A typical conversation for visitors, we start by discussing some of the things that can bite you.
Oh, look at that. See over there, there's a nest or something.
Oh, that's
Stuck
the green
together.
ants. That's a green ants
Green
nest.
ants.
Yeah. That's why kids don't climb trees in North Queensland. Because if they do, they get green ants over them really fast.
They look like red ants with a green bum, don't they?
Yeah, they're really,
Yeah, I've seen
they're
them. They bite hard.
really bad biters, and they're clever. They wait until all the ants are over your whole arm, and then they start
They
biting.
send a little message, okay, now, and they all bite at once, don't they?
That's right.
The Queensland Wet Tropics are a protected World Heritage Site, a sanctuary for many rare species and a precious resource for science. This part of the wet tropics around the Barron Gorge is also the territory of a different rainforest tribe. This is Jabukai country.
Okay, guys, this is Red Peak. This is the highest point on the cableway. We're 550 metres above sea level here. Wow. Check out this strangler fig that you can see here. That's an old fig tree, yeah. What you can see now is a hollow trunk with just a lattice work of roots. And the Jabukai people up here used to make their shields from the buttress too.
Yeah, the buttress and the roots, yeah.
So I'm going to be making a shield out of something like that, right?
Yeah, that's what we're going to get you.
My biggin?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's making a biggin there.
Making a biggin?
shield from the roots now. Can we use that tree?
Hey.
One reason this rainforest is so valuable is because it contains an almost complete record of the major stages in the evolution of plant life on Earth.
Oh, look at this tree.
Now this is our kauri pine. This is a tree which we think is about 500 years old. Yeah, to be one of the longer-lived trees around the world. When it was about half as old as it is now, Captain Cook was sailing up the coastline here. It's lived most of its life before Europeans had settled Australia.
Back in the Girame rainforest, we need to prepare the shield for my dance.
We're just making a right shape.
And the tree will survive as well after this?
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, that plant will grow back.
Well, I've got to say, that's quite a relief.
So just follow that all the way down?
Yeah.
Sean and Jack seem very confident that this won't do any permanent damage to the tree. The Girame have been doing this long enough, so I guess they know.
Okay, bring in the chainsaw.
What's your foot there?
Now.
That's heavy.
Okay.
You go, brother.
It's really heavy still. I suppose that's because it's green wood, yeah? It's still
Oh, yeah,
got a lot
when
of
you
water
leave
in
it
it.
for about 6 months, leave it out in the sun every
Yeah.
day. Every night you put them away. Every day you put them out in the sun
Yeah.
to get dry. About 6 months he'd be light as a feather.
I wish we had 6 months before I did the dance.
Down to the beach for my second day of training, and straight back into the Willy Wagtail dance.
Start that Willy Wagtail dance, hey?
Okay.
Jigga jigga.
Jigga
Let's
jigga
go.
one, yeah?
Let's go. And start it like that. Just put that hand up like a shield. Pump your leg there and keep that on my back like you got the spear. And then we'll move hand there like that and move it like that. Sort of move it from side to side. Get down low, come up side. And move like that. Then we'll breaking the shaking. Yeah, how was that? I don't know, man. You hurt your leg a bit, eh?
Yeah, I can feel things getting pulled here and there.
Yeah. Did you like that when you were little? Did you wear like your mum's high heels? I
did actually.
Why? An old injury. I think, like them old people, what they used to do was they go out in the water like a waist high deep and practice in the water. That way it might be easy on your joints, you know.
Okay. I don't know about the stonefish. I mean, they reckon there's stonefish in here.
Yeah. Well, stonefish probably the least of the worry, but they got crocodiles in there too. So.
No, I know where they're always saying deadly up here. Everything's deadly.
I hope he was joking, but it works. I'm so worried about crocodiles and stonefish, I stopped thinking about the pain in my leg. At least I'm starting to get the moves right for the Jigga Jigga dance. And Sean seems to think I've made enough progress.
You'll find when you shake it like now after that practice, you'll be right then.
The pressure is on and I start learning the dragonfly dance, Yirinjala. The dragonfly dance retells another Girmay myth. Later, Sean plans to take me to a special site related to this dance, but for now, I need to get familiar with these new moves. They seem straightforward, but getting them right is harder than I expect.
Hey, when we stop and we hover, we shake all the water off us, shaking the water off, and then we start again. Hey, drop. Hey!
I'm sort of having troubles here because I've only just been taught this dragonfly dance, but I didn't realize we're supposed to follow the song. And he says, oh, you know, I said, how do I know when I'm supposed to break into the hovering bit? And he says, well, the song, I'll go, oh! And so it seems like I got to follow the song, and I haven't even learned the song.
Sean seems relaxed, but I think the poor guy's got his work cut out for him. The great Australian landscape provided many opportunities for those European migrants I was talking about.
Not sure what the aim of the game is, but I suppose I'm supposed to keep them in line here.
The inland plains and grasslands were a great place to raise livestock, and Australia became famous for its huge sheep and cattle stations.
I was hoping there'd be a stampede, you know, give me some work, but they're pretty tame, as you can see.
They might seem tame, but as I find out, cattle do have a mind of their own.
They're not supposed to be going in the water, are they?
And apparently, you're supposed to know what they're thinking. I leave cattle herding to the experts and ride off into the sunset to explore another side of the Australian outback. This extraordinary environment didn't just influence Aboriginal legends, the new Australians were inspired to record their own experiences.
Hello, Ron Selby, yes? You're the famous bush poet.
Out of the pioneer culture grew the tradition of bush poets, a hardy breed of rhyming storytellers who travelled from ranch to ranch, pub to pub, campfire to campfire, entertaining all with poems about outback life.
I don't take many chances. I'm a cautious sort of bloke. But suddenly, amazingly, the flamin' kangaroo spoke. G'day, it says. Quite muffled, but it said it never fear. A talking kangaroo? Good Lord, I'm getting out of here.
Good one.
Excellent.
Doing a
Ron.
job,
So
bye.
now you've said your poem, there's your dinner.
A bit of time.
I tell Ron about my challenge and the problems with my feet. He says it takes a year to learn those dances. You won't get it in a week. It's the last 4 days of my challenge, and I wanted to go straight into my training, but Jack says we should have breakfast first. This is the place the Girmay called Jumbun, after another of their Dreamtime stories. And you know what Jumbun is?
The witchetty grub. I can imagine it would taste good because If the jambun's only been eating a candle nut tree, then it would be. I know candle nut has a good taste to it. Back home we call committee. There's one now.
Yeah, there is one. Yeah, see?
That's the jambun there. Oh, poor fella. I'm gonna eat you.
And it's the candlenut wood that gives these chaps their special jambun flavour. Jambun are the fat larvae of the longicorn beetle.
Oh, he's got some water coming out of him. Hey, he looks really juicy. Oh, there's another one.
Another one here.
Okay. It's one for me, one for you, one for Sean. Well, we better take these back for the fire then, eh?
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to eat them raw, that's for sure. Woohoo! Sean! Hey! We got some jambun. We chili grubs.
They're like biting.
Whoa! Should we give them a cook up? I'm sorry. Sorry about this, but cook them for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's starting to bubble and
yeah, get them cooked.
Green liquid sort of bubbling out of it.
They're just about ready now. Yeah, they're ready. They're ready.
Are you sure you don't want to leave them in a bit longer?
No,
It feels like a rite of passage. If I want to be accepted in the community, I better show that I'm willing to do more than just a few dances.
I'm not going to eat them until you guys eat them. The whole thing. Even the head.
Legs and all.
All right. Moment of truth. What about you, man?
You next.
Got a lot of oil in it.
Okay.
It's go down.
Here we go. That looks pretty good. Yeah?
I like them. Well done. What do you reckon it tastes like?
Bit like a prawn. Like a shrimp or something. It's beautiful.
Of course it's beautiful.
That's delicious. That doesn't mean I'm having another one.
With a healthy jambun breakfast inside of me, it's time to go somewhere special for the dragonfly dance.
So Murray Falls is a pretty special place, I suppose, for the Garamay place?
Yeah, all the Garamay people, yeah. It is a major waterfall there for all the stories that run through there of the Gayura Falls. That's its proper language name. And you know, the story of the jambun, the story of the birds there, the brown pigeon, and the story of the dragonfly.
This is a sacred site, and it's a privilege to train here. It's appropriate that I should learn the dragonfly dance at this site, because it's the Dreamtime story describing how some of the features of this landscape emerged. The dance symbolizes the dragonfly's effort to shake the water from his wings, but he was unsuccessful and could not fly to freedom. Trapped, he became one of the rock features, a permanent reminder of the spirit ancestors who created this landscape.
And he's still there today. The Aboriginal belief, in our belief, he turned into rock. Yeah.
It's amazing. Doing the dance right here where the story came about Yirinjala, the dragonfly. So much easier for me to get into. The whole Yirinjala, I'm dragonfly.
And of course, I mess up the ending again.
I reckon Jamie's picking up pretty quick. He's doing well. The last couple of days he's been here, he's doing well. It might be another few days. That's it.
The kids are taking more and more interest in my training and join in with me. Perhaps they're there to remind me I'm really a beginner.
Yeah.
He's saying you're right, you do that dragonfly deadly, like you're right, you're good.
I'm just thinking of Yirinjala the whole time. Yirinjala.
Yeah.
thinking about his story. Thinking about when you're shaking the water up.
Yeah.
It's getting heavy.
Yeah.
It's so amazing being here in this place. This is where the story of Yirinjala, the dragonfly, this is where he came out from the waterhole just behind there. All of these stories, it's about this place right here. When I was doing the dance, I really felt like I was Yirinjala, shaking the water off when he was coming out of the hole. Such a powerful place, so peaceful.
The day for my performance is getting closer. I have to learn the third of my dances.
I've just been learning this song, Udanji Majimba. It's the kangaroo dance, or kangaroo song. And the reason I'm learning it is because the song dictates which movements we do.
This song was a reinvention song from one of my mum's mother's people who come from the Gulf of Carpentaria. We already had the action of the dance, but we had no song, so we reinvented the song. So we'll try it, eh?
Okay.
4 for nothing.
Udanji Majimba. Udanji Majimba. Anil Poka. Okay. Too slow, too fast, too slow, too fast. Too deadly. Okay. Udanji Majimba. Udanji Majimba. Udanji Majimba. Daingali. Daingali. Udanji Majimba. Udanji Majimba. Daingali. Anil Poka. Hey. I messed up. The ending was hey.
Yeah, the ending's like I. So we teach you this song because in the rainforest we don't use the didgeridoo, and like when people think of Aboriginal music, they automatically think of didgeridoo, and there's probably about this much of the whole of Australia that use didgeridoo. All the rest use clapstick, boomerang, hitting the laps, all percussion instruments like that, as well as the voice and chanting and the songs and that as well. Which you sang all right too, yeah?
Oh, yeah? All right, so what do you think? Ready for the dance?
Let's go and do it.
Okay.
In a part of the rainforest called Mumbai, Sean teaches me the last of my 3 dances, the kangaroo, or Yuri dance.
He likes to stretch himself like that and put his ears up. Like to eat some grass. Chew on it. Look around. Hang it out cool. That's it, yeah.
So one leg's sort of up?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna go together, yeah. Now when it gets faster, we'll go.
Yep.
We'll go. We'll hop like that. Jump. Jump down, we'll lie down a bit there, have a little rest. Oh, it's hard work doing this dance. Have a little scratch there. We'll get up, we can hear someone traveling through the rain or the bush. We'll hop away.
I guess Uncle Jack's kangaroo days are over, but he keeps a close eye on my training. Sean seems to think it will help if I sing and dance at the same time, but he obviously hasn't noticed my limitations.
I think singing the song as well as doing the dance is a bit too much for me. My little brain's just going, what the?
Yeah, that's a bit hard. Like you gotta be fit, to sing and dance.
Yeah.
How now Britney Spears do it? That's it, yeah. Yeah, that's it, yeah, that's it. Now you got it. Yeah. Now you're getting it right, because what you were doing before was ridiculous.
Sean might be joking, but I think there's some truth in that. And I don't want to look ridiculous on the big night. I need to spend some time by myself and let the training sink in. With just 2 days to showtime, Sean suggests that I take a break, because on the last day, I'm going to need all my energy. It gives me the chance to discover a little more about Aboriginal customs. I learn about an interesting place even further north. I head north to Cape York. This is remote territory, and most of the time, you're a long way from anything, including roads. But near the small settlement of Laura is a special site in Aboriginal history. This is one of several places in Australia where you can still see ancient Aboriginal rock art, a tradition of painting and engraving going back thousands of years, some so old that their meaning is no longer understood. Spirit figures from Dreamtime stories are said to be actual ancestral beings. The people who inherit the figures are responsible for repairing them and sometimes repainting them. Rock art is still part of a living tradition, and some of these paintings are thousands of years old, others only a few decades. They provide some of the strongest evidence of the age of Aboriginal culture and its enduring customs. Return to the Girramai community via the Daintree River. This area is amazingly beautiful and worth protecting. And this is about as close to a crocodile as I ever want to get.
He phoned up with a couple of really
It's the big day, Friday the 13th, as it happens. It's the end of the week, and Sean is doing his weekly radio interview.
We're trying to dedicate a little bit of humour to Black Friday, you know?
Ah, that is good. I've got one cousin, he's a bit of a smooth brother, you know? He's a bit of a deadly fellow, but he think he's a bit too deadly, you know? Greg, I'm celibate now.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm celibate now. You know, celibate here, celibate there.
Sean also uses the chance to promote my performance and lets the community know what's happening tonight. My big night.
So today at 3:30 we're inviting anybody who wants to come down and see the host perform the dragonfly dance and the willy wagtail bird dance to the whole community, and everyone's invited. So
oh, fantastic.
Yeah, the guy here, that's his mission. He had to learn the whole dance, and then perform it for the community and see what their reaction is, you know. And then it's been deadly. Like the community's been, you know, right into it, showing this fella, he's been having a ball as well, yeah.
Sean's so good with the kids. It's really good to see him with them.
All right, sing out loud like that. Go 1, 2, 3, go. Drew, aye!
Okay, that's the kids with their practice. It's up to me to do my practice now. I'm really itching to do it because we only have about 3 hours left. 3 are you?
And with just 3 hours to go, guess what?
Oh no, I missed the ending.
Yeah, always remember that. Drew.
When I hear that you, I just gotta go.
If you make a mistake, you just keep it to yourself.
Keep it to myself.
They'll see it in your eyes.
My own little secret.
Yeah, don't
my
go like
little
that.
Horrible secret.
Yeah, don't go like, hey! Well, let's have a quick thing of the kangaroo.
Okay, so I'm gonna be the Yuri now. But we gotta get one of the kids to throw a spear at me. When he goes, hey, hey, yay! When he goes, yay! Then one of them will chuck a spear in here, and I'll go like that and go, oh, no. And then they're gonna go, hey, oh, hang on, hey. When the next time they go, yay! I pull it out and I'm off. Anil poka means up the hill. He ran up the hill. Yeah.
That's it. Good, yeah. We right. There's nothing wrong with us.
Yeah, you guys got it right.
You.
So much I forgot. Oh, I guess I'll remember it before the final performance.
With the final performance so close, it's time to head down to the river and get ready.
A little bit nervous.
Hopefully they're not just coming for a free barbecue. Hopefully they're coming to see you.
I'll be right, as long as we get...
I'm just glad it's you, not me.
The kids seem to be one step ahead of me now. I head into the bush at Mumbai with Sean to put on my costume and body paint.
How do you do these? Just like this?
Yeah.
What, do we just tie the sides up?
Like that?
That one can wrap around and
Yeah?
tighten it as a sash belt, yeah. Or when you fix them up, you tie them up first, brother, yeah.
Slowly, I make the transition into the role of the willy wagtail bird, Jigga Jigga.
Yeah. That's how the story evolves there, about the bird panning on his body.
I'm getting ready now.
Same place as that big handprint, you know?
Oh, that's cold.
Oh, sorry, brother. Hit you again, no,
Oh, right in the kidneys. Right in the kidneys. This is really special. Having the whole family, the whole Jumbun community, all working together, dancing together.
And so I begin to understand the meaning of the word corroboree.
That's why he's got the white feathers. That's what he did now. Painted himself with the white clay, that bird.
Ooh, it's cold clay. I'm feeling powerful now.
Yeah, look at it.
This is a really special thing. This is a special day for me.
Hey.
How do I look? All right? Wish me luck. Just have to say thank you to the land too. Yamun, Yamun. That's what Cameron said I should say. Cameron, it's Yamun, right? To say thank you. Yamun, 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 Yamun. Hopefully the land will push me along. Maybe do well in the dance.
The children head out with Cameron to perform their own dance. I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to be upstaged by the opening act. It's a proud moment for Jack to see them dance. Then, all eyes are on little old me, Jigga Jigga. It's too late to turn back now. It's sink or swim. With several generations of Girame gathered around the fire, I make my way out of the bush at Jumbun to the small corroboree that will put my Aboriginal dance skills to the test. Under Uncle Jack's watchful gaze, I begin the willy wagtail dance, Jigga Jigga. I can remember most of the moves, but they don't feel as sharp as when Sean does it. I think I even got my ending right. Well, that seemed to go okay.
Anyway, this next dance, Dragonfly, Yerendala.
It's time for my next number. Although the moves for this dance are simple, I don't quite manage to get it right today. I'll take my lead from the kids on this one. I hope I haven't upset Yirinjala. Finally, the dance Sean reinvented, the kangaroo dance. A simple story about the life cycle of the kangaroo, eating, sleeping, watching for predators, and trying to avoid the spears of hunters. In the interests of my health, it's decided that instead of one of the kids, Cameron will spear me, and he steps in to do the honors. In the original story, the kangaroo escapes and disappears over a hill. But I'm allowed some license with my performance, and every aspiring actor likes to have a good death scene. At least the kids went for it.
It's deadly. Hey, look out! Everyone here has touched my heart in a way. You know, it's just, I just feel like I'm among family. What did you reckon?
That was good. Yeah, your dance was deadly, brother. We could tell by the whole community that liked it.
Man, this community is really, I really feel like I'm part of the family. Malinda, thank you.
It's been quite an experience, and totally different from the one I'd predicted. I feel I've barely scratched the surface of Aboriginal culture, and I don't think my dancing really did justice to it. But there was a bonus. I made some real friends here, and I was blown away by their hospitality. And I'm glad the Garamay rainforest is in good hands.